Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And today I'm doing quite a large job. I'm getting near the end here, actually. And I'm actually in the basement floor. There's 3 floors to this job. And it's also, when I got here, the customer asked if I could do the furniture as well. So I did this couch and the chair with all the loose cushions, and there's 4 dining room chairs I also did. I used my PB3, and it cleaned very well, very quickly. A little over an hour to clean it, maybe an hour and a half at the most. And then I went and vacuumed the whole place. The upstairs I did the equivalent of about, I guess, 2 bedrooms and a hall up there, plus sending to the master bedroom, which was fairly large, and a walk-in closet, and then there's 2 flights of stairs, did those as well. And then this basement area, which includes this TV room, and then this area back here, and then there's a small bedroom around the corner. And so by the time I finished all that, I came back and put my hand on the furniture, and the cushions, which is what I started with, were virtually dry, and even the arms, which I did work a little bit more, were getting close to dry. And so it dried within about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I guess. And this is a nylon, a nice fabric, easy to work with. And I just wanted to mention, I used the my Cibo vacuum. If you're watching my channel, you know I did get a Cibo vacuum last week or so, a little over a week ago. Another one of the big jobs with the Cibo, so I was interested to see how well it would perform, and I really liked it. It's moving very easily on the carpet, and I can whip that edge pipe out of the back of it and get the edges very quickly and easily. So it actually is it's the easiest vacuum for doing that I've used so far, and it does work on the steps really quite well indeed. So I probably will only be using that on steps rather than having to bring in the Shark Rocket and using that. So that means I bring in one less piece of equipment, and it'll have more suction than the Shark, I'm sure. So anyway, that's all good. But anyway, let's talk about the carpet. This carpet is, he told me how old it was. It's over 10 years old. Yeah, I think it's 11 years old. This is a Frieze, a continuous filament Frieze carpet. This is actually, it looks identical to the one I have in my house. Maybe the color's slightly different. But in my living room I have Frieze carpet. And interestingly enough, I saw a video recently where somebody who was cleaning carpets was saying that they find Frieze carpets difficult to get clean. I said, well, okay. Well, that's interesting, because he was VLM using an orbital, and well, I don't have any problem getting them clean, so I don't know why he was saying that. But anyway, overall, this is actually the most used or worn area in the house, is this area down here. And there's a few stains over here, sort of color stains, that I put my all-rug spotter on there, which has got ClO2 at 2,000 parts per million. So I figured that since they look like they could possibly be some kind of an organic stain, the ClO2 would address that. We'll see what happens when I get over there again, when I've got the light from the machine here. I've done the upstairs area, the top floor where the 2 bedrooms and the hallway are. That's all complete. I just have to groom it. And then the master bedroom, which is on the main floor, again, I just have to groom that. And and now I'm just doing the basement area here. So I'm just taking my time. Oh, I already did underneath where the couches are, and put them back. I didn't want to have that as part of the video. It's all clean under there anyway. This area, actually, I didn't see any stains over here when I was vacuuming, so overall this carpet's actually in really good shape. And I actually cleaned this carpet already. About 3 or 4 years ago they moved in here, and I cleaned this house for them when they moved in, and it was empty. And it's interesting to go back on a carpet that I've cleaned in the past to see how it stood up. And this carpet has stood up very well. There's no actual visible traffic lanes in this carpet, and they have 2 kids, 2 girls. I think they would be maybe around 10 or so, 10 or 12, somewhere in there. And so the carpet has been standing up very well. It is showing some signs of wear in the traffic areas, but other than that, it's looking good. Even the steps are standing up very well. So that's nice to see that on a carpet that we're always the last one to clean it. It doesn't have any indication of any resoiling caused by, say, a poor cleaning job or residue buildup or anything like that. So, which is, of course, what I expect to see happening, because when I clean the carpets, they do stay clean. I have my customers telling me that all the time, especially ones that were getting their carpets repeatedly steam cleaned once they choose Oxy-Dry. Then they realize there's a big difference, besides the fact the carpets not only look better, but that it stays that way far longer. So they're getting much better value. Okay, well, again, it's pretty straightforward. I'm kind of pulling it on and off right there. On and off. On and off. On and off. I just need to get it, I'm not wanting to soak the carpet. I'm not really going into those edges right now, because I'll do that with the Iron Man when I get over there. On, off, on, off, on, off. Moving pretty quickly in here, because nobody's been walking there, so don't need to work that very much. Probably don't really need the fiber pad in there at all, but anyway, I did it. Okay, now this is where the stains were, and I'm actually not seeing them, so I'm going to assume the ClO2 did its magic. Oh, I see something. This is ClO2. Actually, I'm going to use the all rug with ClO2. What am I doing? Oh, that's what I wanted to use. Okay. So that's at 2,000 parts per million with the all rug. And there's some color bleached out spots right over here too. But there was a series of stains over here, and they look like they're gone. I cannot see them. And they were fairly obvious, so good to know. I just realized I'm actually nearly out of solution. I may have to add before I'm finished this job. Didn't realize I was down that low already. Pretty big area I'm doing, actually. So now, there was a stain over on the edge on the right side here, but I cannot see it. Again, I treated that with the all rug with the ClO2 in it. It appears that it took it out. So And this is a hog's hair fiber pad. And of course they work exceedingly well. They really just cut through the soil very quickly and easily. Don't you hate it when you have almost enough to finish a job? The worst part is when you're doing furniture and you got, like, one panel left or something like that, and suddenly you realize, uh-oh, I'm completely out. That's annoying. But the stains, actually I see something maybe right there. So the stains seem to be coming out of here really darn easily, so that's great. Mind you, when I cleaned it last time, of course, I did include the protector. So I don't think I was using Nanomax at the time, but I was using another product that has a built-in protector, and the Nanomax, which I am using right now at 1 ounce per gallon, does have the AFT anti-resoiling protector. And that's the standard. Whenever I clean, you automatically get a protector on the carpet. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the Iron Man. I'm just going to take another look over here. Again, there were some stains here. I'm still not seeing them, I don't think. Okay. So I'm going to probably have enough to do the job here. I think I've got just enough in there to finish this bedroom over here, but I'm going to run the Iron Man over that area first. I won't bother videoing that bedroom. I'll just do this area. Okay. That pad I used just under where the couches were. So it's definitely picking up soil. And now I've flipped it, so got the clean side down. And I don't expect I will be needing to add any solution. I think I've gotten it wet enough this time. And then I've got two flights of stairs to do, and again, they don't actually look very soiled at all. I think I saw one spot on them, and other than that, they look great. So that'll go pretty quick. And groom the carpet. I'll be post vacuuming with the SIBO, and then I'll be done. And so this job, by the way, this is a pretty big job. It's with the furniture worked out to, I guess it was around $1,300 plus tax, somewhere around, yeah, about that. So it's a pretty decent size job. And I started actually cleaning about 9:30. I stopped about noon and went and had lunch, came back, and And I expect I'll be out of here before 3 o'clock. I think. Okay, get that wire over there. Again, I do... Oh, there's a seam there, eh? Yeah, of course there would be. I do try to work away from my source of power as much as I can. I just hate having to deal with that cord. And it's too easy to have the machine grab it, and that gets fun. So I'm going to have to pick it up. I'll just scoot in behind here. Get that taken care of. Okay, good. Okay, and again, I'm looking for any spots. I think I'm seeing one right there. Maybe. Looks like it came out. The ease of moving a rotary. Once you get the hang of a rotary, it's just, I mean, I'm doing this one-handed all the time. Often, anyway. Just so easy to get the machine to move without any energy in your own, on your part, you know. Because all I actually do is just slightly lift it and slightly push it down, and it just goes to the right, goes to the left. And I take a step to move forward, and there's very little stress on the body when you're doing that. Some machines you're constantly kind of pushing back and forth, and that weight does put strain on the body over the years. Especially on the shoulders, actually. And I actually find that my shoulders are, well, they're feeling their age. It's worse in the morning when I wake up, actually. And sometimes even when I'm sleeping. I guess they just sort of stiffen up or something. Stupid old. It's hard to believe I'm 62. Oh dear, where did the time go? Well, you know you're old when you've got customers whom you're cleaning for their children, and their children that you used to see when they were children have children that were the same age as they were when you first met them. Then you know you're old. Okay. And look over here. I try to be very systematic when I cover a room, making sure that I'm passing over the carpet in a very even manner to make sure I get even and consistent results. This is as I mentioned earlier, this is a frieze. It's a nylon. It's a continuous filament, and very good quality. The continuous filament means there's no short bits of fibers, so they don't do the matting together like a staple yarn would. So if you're looking for a carpet for yourself, make sure if you're getting a nylon, you choose a continuous filament. When I bought the carpet for my own house, the salesman took me over to a frieze waterfall display, and well, here's our frieze carpets. And I said, well, is that? I looked at it, I was like, well, that's not continuous filament. And he said, well, yeah, it's a Stainmaster, blah, 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 blah. I said, I want continuous filament. I don't care about Stainmaster. I mean, but anyway, that's why, because I knew what I was looking for, and that's why I chose it. Because I know how well it stands up in the long run. Guess I won't even bother going back in there. That's a weird desk. Maybe we'll move it a bit. See if I can anyway. Ooh. Okay, that's good enough. I don't think he cared about going in there anyway. Okay, so we'll take a look at the, over here. Look at the pad, see how it looks. Essentially, see, it's not that bad looking. Not too bad at all. Okay, and it's damp, but it's not soaking wet by any means. Okay, so I'll bring the machine over and take care of this room. There's a little air going over here. Apparently there was, he had somebody stay in this room for a little while, so this entry into the bathroom got a little extra wear and tear. But anyway, I'll let you go, and have a good day, and thank you for watching.